Good morning, white readers, and welcome back to Distance Learning from RACS. I'm coming to you this morning from beautiful Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob is still sleeping. I tried to get him to come out and say hello, but he's still in there snoozing. But we're going to be jumping into a new lesson today. We're going to be reading Chapter 2 of Miami Jackson Makes the Play. So I hope you're as excited as I am. I think I'm enjoying the book quite a bit. I like the humor and the sarcasm. I'm kind of that personality anyway. I like to have fun with words and play around. And that Destiny Tate is quite a sassy little girl. And I'd say Miami Jackson can pretty much hold his own too. So I hope that you're enjoying the story so far, and we're going to get a chance to read another chapter today. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen so that we can see the presentation for today. And let me see, it should be right there. Yes, we are. Okay, so we are on lesson 6. Today will be lesson 6, Wednesday will be lesson 7, and then we'll be doing a review on Friday. So here's the only thing that you're going to need today. You're going to need your notebook and your pencil because we have those 2 charts that we've been keeping in there. Remember, one chart is on the types of humor and the other chart is on the new words that we're acquiring. And chapter 2 of Miami Jackson Makes a Play is attached to this presentation, but I will also be putting a copy of it in your portfolio on Class Dojo. Here's our learning goals for today. I did ask you to find an example of sarcasm on page 20. I'm going to be showing you that example, and hopefully it's one that you found as well. And we're going to be using our inferencing skills to answer 2 questions at the end of the presentation. Okay, well, here is the type of humor, sarcasm, that should have been found on page 20. This is a picture of String on the top of the platform as he's getting ready to jump into the lake. And remember, sarcasm is a sharp, witty comment that's meant to tease or insult someone to make them look bad. Now remember, this is different than hyperbole because this is where you're really trying to hurt somebody's feelings or make fun of them. So on page 20, as String steps to the platform and he strikes a pose, and Miami says, he looks like one of those before pictures in the weight building ads. Well, what he's really referring to is how skinny he is, and he doesn't have a lot of muscle on him. So if you look over here, here's another example of a young boy who's pretty skinny, doesn't have very many muscles at this point, and he's starting to lift weights to try to improve his body tone and his body structure. So that's what he meant when he was sarcastic. He said he looks like one of those before pictures in the weight building ads. So he was poking fun at String in the size of his body. Did you guys catch that on page 20? Well, there's going to be a lot of opportunities in the story to look at other examples of hyperbole and sarcasm. And remember, puns as well was when you make a play on words. And just a reminder that hyperbole is an exaggeration, like when you say, oh, I'm going to die if I don't get something to eat. Well, you're not really going to die. It just indicates how hungry you are. You're very, very hungry. So we're going to be looking for more examples of those. All right, so you're going to be pausing the video at this point, and I'm going to move myself over here. And this is your assignment for the next couple of days. It's just 2 questions, but it's really taking a look at what we've read so far. And you wouldn't be able to answer these until we finish reading chapter 2. So in your notebook, you're going to put the date at the top of the page, and you're also going to put lesson 6, white level, and you're going to answer both of these questions in complete sentences. All right, so remember, I'm going to be putting a file in your Class Dojo portfolio that's going to have this whole presentation as a document so that you can read the book and also come back to these questions. So on page 26, remember, beautiful Destiny Tate, she's always being sarcastic. She says to Miami, since when did you lose your tongue, Miami? So what does she mean by that? Has he really lost his tongue? Did it go somewhere? Well, of course it didn't. It just means that she's looking to see what is happening. If he's lost his tongue, what is he not doing? That's what you need to know to answer the question. And also, when you get done reading chapter 2, we will then have covered 2 chapters of the book. And right now, we have several problems and solutions beginning to develop. So, what I want you to be able to tell me in a paragraph is what problem is developing now that we've read the first 2 chapters. I hope that you are enjoying this book. This chapter 2 is going to be on the following pages so that you'll be able to see that and you'll be able to read that at your own time. I hope that you're enjoying the book, and we will talk more about it and jump into chapter 3 on Wednesday. Until then, happy reading.